The serious issue, it is really everybody's role. The issue is we do not want to hear the gross fact that 18,000 children die every day due to the hunger. Last year, each so they can raise USD 30,000 for the Kenya Children Fund. In 2008, each so they can will take place over the weekend of the 18th and 19th of October, aiming to raise USD 100,000. Fund collected through these years even will be extended to the benefit selected local initiative, as well as aid children in Africa that World Youth Foundation currently support. The money raised will be used to provide food, shelter, education, and medical care to needy children. By addressing both immediate and long-term issues, World Youth Foundation hopes to make a significant impact on the lives of the needy children in the program that we support. The World Youth Foundation supports the Stop Child Poverty campaign, which was initially organized to raise awareness about childhood poverty. Working at the grassroots level, the goal of the Stop Child Poverty campaign is to create a community of world citizens who are actively engaged in urging government to comply with the United Nations Millennium Goal. In 2007, the World Youth Foundation joins the worldwide campaign Ending Extreme Poverty, A Road to Peace, which was celebrated on October 17, 2007. Chronic poverty is critical. Children who are suffer from childhood poverty statistically will continue the cycle into adulthood by addressing the immediate needs of food, lodging, and shelter, as well as addressing long-term sustainability goals with the scoring, opportunity, and skills training for some of the world's most poverty-stricken youth. It is the hope of the World Youth Foundation that we can begin to break the cycle of childhood poverty. Every day, 25,000 people die because of the hunger. 18,000 of them are children. The world has produced more than enough food to feed itself since the 1960s. Yet, around the world, over 150 million people are chronically hungry. Many African countries are still battling extremely high poverty rates associated with poor infrastructure, warfare, and the HIV/AIDS epidemics. In Kenya, 52% of the population live below the poverty line, and 20.8% live on the less than $1 a day. According to the 2006 United Nations AIDS report, by the end of the 2005, 1.1 million Kenyan children had lost a mother, father, or both parent to the HIV/AIDS epidemic. HIV and AIDS is changing the profile of rural poverty in Africa. It puts an unbearable strain on poor rural households, where labor is the primary income earning asset. About 2/3 of the 34 million people in the world with HIV/AIDS live on the African continent. Rural poverty is deepening in Eastern and Southern Africa, where most of the region's 130 million poor people live in rural areas. 10 of the 21 countries in the region have an average annual per capita income of less than $400. Talking about poverty in Melaka, so far from the year 2000 to the year 2007, the state government of Melaka spent RM 59 million for the poor families. In fact, the state government of Melaka is still continuing giving aid to the poor families. The state government has already declared that year 2008 will be the year of zero poverty in Melaka. Based on that fact, I would say that in Melaka there is no such thing as child poverty. The Melaka government's sincere report have succeeded in uplifting the people's standard of living. The government of Melaka has succeeded in strengthening the economic development from the year 1999 to the year 2007, whereby we have economic growth an average of 5.9% per year, higher GDP per capita of the average of 5.6% per year, higher household income of 51.4%, declining poverty rate of less than 2%, narrowing the income GAP of 3.4%, low unemployment rate under 2%, and the manageable inflation rate with the average of 2.4% per year. To boost the economy of Melaka, we expect investment of the 3 billion or more at the end of the year 2008. Among the investors who have already shown the interest, Cahaya Mata Sarawak, an oil and gas company with the investment of RM 5 billion. Active Biologic for the construction of the Bio Valley in Taman with the investment of RM 1.5 billion. And Bio with the investment of RM 550 million. Prior to the Melaka Maju 2010 or Melaka, a developed state in the year 2010. We are setting to reach 32 indicators as required by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, prior to the year 2010. I thank all the sponsors, advertisers, donors who have supported this EID so they can fundraising dinner for your kind of generosity and support without which our project would not be successful. I also thank all the volunteers and staff to the foundation of making this event a success. Hopefully, together, we will change the life of children around the world. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sabarlah nak, nanti makan usia. Kalau beras masih ada lagi, barang segenggam dua.
Assalamualaikum.
Kamu sihat? Tak sampai hati kami berdua melihat anak kamu asyik nangis saja dari tadi.
Betul tu. Bergembira di bulan Syawal yang mulia.
Terima kasih orang kaya. Semoga Allah balas jua budi baik orang kaya berdua.
Tak mengapalah Muna. Aku cuma nak tengok korang berdua beranak dapat makan seperti mana kami dapat makan. Makan kami.
maka juallah korang berdua. Kami tak akan biarkan jiran kami kelaparan.
Amin. Pakcik nak bawa Amin dan Mak Amin pergi berjalan-jalan. Nak tak?
Nak pergi ke mana, pakcik?
Melihat tamasya orang-orang di sini. Bagus tau.
Terima kasih pakcik, makcik.
Sama-sama.
Nak.
We Malacans are proud and we Malacans are very kind-hearted. Especially so being led by young Brahma Dato' Captain Haji Abdul Karim bin Haji Sulaiman for kindly feeding the wonderful poor little child just now.
Ku tak